Most people actually don't.
Some people could be lame like us and not be going out tonight.
Maybe this is a date.
It is a date. That's
Going
what I
out on the internet.
have it listed as. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Bourbon Bar. I'm Holden, and this is Loren, and it's Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Well, so basically what we're doing here is we're just going to be hanging out and drinking and, you know, drinking some whiskey. It's Valentine's Day, so it's going to be Valentine's Day whiskeys. And what I mean by Valentine's Day whiskey is I mean that we're just going to drink stuff we like.
Is there like love whiskeys or something?
There's whiskeys that we love. Or at least there's whiskeys that I love. You have whiskeys that you love too.
I never thought that I love anything.
Hey, you like Woodford. You like everything from Woodford, so there's that. So that's really cool. But basically here we got some water.
Wow.
Some sparkling water. My computer is totally in the shot, so let's just put that over there. Yeah, so we just did something super big news over here at the Bourbon Bar. Right? Nobody knows yet, except for
the
people we told.
Chat.
Yeah. Well, there's 8 people in here, but only Robin is typing. But hello, Robin says, "Cheers, happy Valentine's Day." Cheers to you, happy Valentine's Day. So, Loren and I did some cool stuff. And when I say cool stuff, I mean we did one thing that's pretty big and pretty cool. One big and cool thing. Hanging Z is also here. It says, "Hey now, Holden and Loren." Cheers, Hanging Z. Thanks for being here, buddy. Now before we dive too deep into what happened, all our big news. Oh man, I should have clickbaited this. Loren and Holden's big news. Big news from the Bourbon Bar. You know?
I'm just kidding.
Yes, we're having a baby. Just kidding. We're not having a baby. Don't get your hopes up, Robin. Not yet. But tonight, I'm going to start off with something probably pretty simple. Also, we're going to talk about the giveaway that we're going to be doing.
Oh, we have to wait for your friends to be here?
No, we're just going to talk about it. We're not going to actually physically do it until probably either a week or 2 weeks from now. So we're gonna get into that. But so yeah, basically, I'm gonna go ahead and start with whiskey. If you guys have anything in particular in mind that you want to see me drinking, Lauren's also gonna pour me a mystery Glen at some point here. But I want to start by getting.
Why do I always have to do so much work?
I'm sorry. I only require two things from you.
You require a lot. You're like a really expensive dog.
A really expensive dog?
Yeah.
Woof. But Peter White is also in the chat. Peter says, "Hey to Hang AZ." So, what should I drink tonight? I think, honestly, I'm going to bust out the Brothers Bond Cast Strength. It's been a while since I had that.
Sure.
Maybe I shouldn't start with Cast Strength, though. What is something that I haven't drank recently that's not Cast Strength?
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. Oh, also I have this new one that I can drink tonight, courtesy of Derek. Oh.
Derek's working, I think.
So I don't know a whole lot about this one, except for the fact that it was aged on the Great Lakes. So this is the Maelstrom. Maelstrom, I mean. Yeah. The Maelstrom. This is 41.7% alcohol, 83.9 proof. This was aged on the Great Lakes. So all the lakes surrounding Wisconsin, Michigan, Huron, Superior, Erie, and Ontario. So all the lakes. And this is aged on those. So I'll read the back of the bottle once I get to that point. But actually, maybe this would be a good one to start with.
Maybe. Because
it's nice and low proof. It'll warm up the palate. Oh, bless you. Oh, wait, hold on. Hanging AZ says I have to have some Eagle Rare to start. So we'll get to this then. We'll start with the Eagle Rare because Hanging AZ requested it, and I'm all about you guys. So, which one should I do? Eagle Rare Store Pick or Eagle Rare? Yeah, I don't know. We'll go with the small batch. No, not small batch, I guess. But this is typical Eagle Rare, non-store pick. What is that? Oh, I don't know.
Why are you always picking on things? Just let something be.
It does smell so. I love Eagle Rare, honestly. It's great whiskey.
It's got floaties in it. Look at them all.
Where?
All of them. There's like 1,000.
Oh. Yeah, well, that's the oak. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's not leaking or anything, so I think we're good.
You get a splinter in your throat.
But anyway, what would you like to drink tonight? Get some wine?
No.
My soda's, or my sparkling water's crackling. It's quite bothersome. Haney says, Wisconsin's Jefferson Ocean. Yeah,
Midwest.
basically. Yeah, well, I suppose Wisconsin, Michigan, Canada. Peter White, maybe Peter White would have got some, but I think the guy is from Wisconsin.
Yeah, he lives in Green Bay. Lives down the street from Glass Nickel.
Yeah, which is down the street from us.
Well,
really?
Yeah, but it's like.
Yeah. Eagle Rare never. It's honestly never gets old. So. They must put the casks on a barge. I don't honestly.
The picture on the thing has like a ship.
This picture?
It looks like a ship, not a barge. Oh, there's also glacier. I don't think there's any glaciers in the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe in Superior somewhere.
There's like a picture in the back of the bottle. And I'll show you. Honestly, the label is really cool. Like the marketing on this is on point. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people from Wisconsin who are pretty excited to get this. Me as well. As I said, it's a bottle that I got from Loren's dad. And it's
He's been waiting for a long time. It was still at sea when he bought it. Yeah,
it's bottle 426, and I can't remember how many he said there were, but there was not many. I don't think it was over 1,000. I think it was less. It's bottled by Central Standard,
which is
out of Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yep. So if you guys know what Central Standard is, this is bottled from there. Blended bourbon whiskey distilled from grain. So pretty self-explanatory on that. I also got the guy's card here. I'm gonna probably end up contacting him and talking to him about it. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he'll be on the channel, or he just wants me to do a review or something. But we'll look into that and see about that. Oh, he is here. I believe they were on fishing boats. So,
have you ever seen that show? I don't remember what it was called. I think it was called The Greatest Catch or something like that. But it was like they caught crabs in the up by like Alaska, I think, or.
I don't remember any show like that.
And it was like, no, Deadliest Catch. That's what it was called. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it was like really intense.
Yeah, the Deadliest Catch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he says, always new interesting bottle out there. Cool name. Agreed. I don't know what maelstrom means.
Do you want me to Google it?
Sure, yeah, you can Google it. I'm assuming it means something with like cold and like sea and like I don't even know.
A powerful whirlpool in a river or sea.
All right, well there it is.
Or a situation or state of confused movement or violent turmoil. So basically, it's named after the whirlpool in a river or sea, but if you drink too much, you're going to be in a maelstrom. Because you'll be in a maelstrom of drunkenness.
That, or they were just talking about the effect that the ocean has on the barrels. So, you know what, we'll just go ahead and read the back. And actually, it's got a little neck tag here, too, that I actually haven't read, because I just read the back of the bottle, so we'll get into that, too. But right away on the back of the bottle, oh, and it's even got, it doesn't have the mash bill on here, but it does have, because it's not their own distillate, it's sourced, and it has all the different sources, like the states from where it's sourced from, and the percentages of it, so that's cool. She recoils at my touch.
That's because you're being rude.
Why?
You didn't laugh at my joke.
Which joke?
About the maelstrom when you're drunk.
Oh, being drunk?
You were just like, I could just mean it. You know what? That makes me want
to send me to the couch?
No. To kick you out of here. You
Whoa.
will live somewhere else. On the side of the street.
I will live somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stay here forever. But why do you look so sad?
Because
would you like to read this?
No, I don't.
Okay. Maelstrom, a masterfully complex blend of bourbons recast in toasted and charred American oak and sent into the raging torrent to be tamed and transformed. The result is an exceptional bourbon finessed by the forces of nature. They certainly know how to make it sound good, don't they? So this has 83% Kentucky whiskey or Kentucky bourbon, 9% Indiana, which I can assume is MGP, has 4% Minnesota, and 4% Utah. So a couple different bourbons in here. Tamed and transformed by waves, it says on the front of the bottle. And the neck tag says, the first in a series of new releases from Unbound Spirits, the very small batch, #1 of Maelstrom, captures the soul of the explorer. With a complex approach to blending and transforming bourbon, the result is a refined character with the strength to warm your soul. And on the back it says, never is a man so cold that his spirit cannot be warmed with a fine whiskey. I like that. I like that saying. So
sounds like something Jamie would say.
It does. And it even comes in a cool little Maelstrom bag. First expedition, batch 1. So we are really the test dummies for this thing here. And it's pretty small and limited, so I don't know if there's going to be any other YouTubers who drink it or get to try it and review it and stuff. So we'll get onto that. Like I said, I'm going to have Loren pour me a mystery Glen, but I'm going to cut through these two or three comments here before we get on to that. Hey, he says, points of flair on that bottle as long as it is not oak in Eden. I haven't had an oak in Eden, but I don't know. I guess I don't know if I would buy. I had the opportunity to buy it once, and I passed on it, so there's that. Peter White says, like a Kerry Brecken. I don't know what a Kerry Brecken is, but yes. Hanging AZ says, maybe High West from Utah. That's what I was thinking too. Do they make their own stuff now? I believe so. I believe they're making their own distillate. You think so too?
I just live here.
Yeah. Peter White says they do, but they still blend into MGP. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think this is necessarily a high age statement whiskey. I'm pretty sure it's pretty young. But when I did break it open and go with, I have the neck pour with Derek, it's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. But, Bubba, if you could do me the honors of pouring Mystery Glen, if you guys would like to give her some ideas in the chat, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, I will head out for 2 minutes just to fill up this water and let me know when I can come back.
Do you need?
Well, that's sparkling water. That's just to cleanse the palate.
So you're gonna waste that?
This is thirsty water.
Can?
No, I'll drink it.
You're gonna drink the entire can of sparkling water?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
It's gonna sit out here.
No.
And it's gonna be flat water.
Nope.
You're lying to the world right now.
Okay, I will be back. Oh, Area 1 is in here as well. Cheers, Area 1. It says, hey there, guys. Hey, buddy. All right. To the couch.
I'm thinking that we do this one. Does everyone agree? You have 3 seconds to tell me. Or he's gonna guess the Russells right away. So not the Russells. Or we could do this Russells. Because this one? Not that one. I don't think he's had much of this one in a while. And he's probably going to forget that he had it. We'll do that. Okay, but you have to delete your comment. I don't know how to do it. I'm not smart enough. Okay. And I got Holden a Valentine's Day card, and I know he didn't get me anything. So I was going to do it on here and make everyone see that he doesn't give me things. I'm just kidding. There. Now it's extra mysterious. Okay. We just need to make that comment go away. I can comment on my phone. I don't know how to. I'm just going to comment letters till it goes away. I'm waiting for it to show up, but it's not gonna. This thing has a serious lag. There we go. How many do I need to do? Yeah, V-Day shame is right. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna go get him. Oh man, I fell over. Okay.
I'm excited. Okay, and they got more water. What's this?
Yeah. We're shaming you. We all decided.
Why?
Because you didn't give me a Valentine's Day card.
I didn't have time. I went straight from work
Do
to
you hear
the
these excuses?
destination that we were going to.
Holden, I got that like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, there's no excuses here. Don't scroll it.
I did pay for dinner.
I didn't pay for dinner. That was for our anniversary.
We said it was missing the one, and I did get you presents. Okay, here's the thing that everyone needs to know.
I got you a present too.
I know that. Oh, wait, I can show them. That's pretty cool. I should show them that. But anyway, here's what everyone needs to know is that we agreed that we were throwing Valentine's Day and our anniversary into one day, and we had a $50 gift limit. No, we just
weren't going out twice because our anniversary was last Friday.
No.
Yeah.
We weren't getting each other presents for both. We were just...
This isn't a present.
It's
the thought, Holden. Wow. You see
I just
what
assumed that if you did this, it would have been on Friday. So I'm opening it up on here.
Yeah, it's not Friday, wasn't Valentine's Day.
Well, you know what? Gosh. I'm flustered. This is our relationship to a T. That's me over here. Oh, sorry, right here. That's me. And then this is Loren over here. And the nice warm shower. Unbelievable. I love you more than the warm side of the shower. Happy Valentine's Day. Wow.
Now
Very
cry
sweet.
for everyone and show them how much you love me.
I love you so much.
You're faking it.
I know. Kiss me. Thanks, bye-bye.
Nobody needs to see that. This is
Okay.
a porn channel.
Hey, sharing affection is much different than a nudie. All right. So, anyway. Let's catch up on some of these comments here. That was very sweet.
Don't scroll. I already told you.
I know, but you had it
If you're not
selected.
going to listen, yeah. That was the only thing up there that wasn't us getting rid of it.
Okay, but should I look at it? Because I never clicked off of it yet.
It's already there.
Oh, B-Day shame. Okay. Oh, yeah, I was right there. Duh. Okay. Robin says she loves bourbon.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. Hello, Loren. Red Cabin here. Oh, he's drinking Red Cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm drinking...
Which is from...
Yes, it's from Central Standard.
Standard.
Which is the people who bottled this. Not that they made it, but they bottled it. But cheers,
Which
Fiona.
makes
Thanks
sense
for being
because this
here.
looks like a Red Cabin bottle.
Red Cabin bottles actually kind of look like grenades. Kind of look like a longer Blanton's bottle. Like it has like edges.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's not what my parents had at their counter looked like.
I'm pretty sure.
I think you're
A normal Central Standard bottle looks like this, but the Red Cabin
okay, then I
and
mean
the
the
Cabin
Central
string.
Standard.
Oh,
You know what I mean. I don't know why you have to say or correct me on the internet. This makes me want to kick you out. Nope, this is going to be Loren only today.
It always is. Live day back to the couch.
Mm-hmm.
To the couch. It's always to the couch. We got a new couch. That's not our big news, but we did get a new couch. He said, did buy some Ancient Age, which is around 80 proof. Not good, but it's not bad. I've never had Ancient Age, nor have I had Ancient Age. There's 2 ancients in that one. They're different, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, Derek said I want to say I was told there were 450 or so a bottle in batch 1, and this in particular one, what did I say, was 426. 426. Derek, do you remember? If you don't want to say, you don't have to. But if you remember what this costed?
Costed. It's just cost. How much did this cost?
Yeah, you're right. That'd be interesting to see and how it compares to everything else. But a nice solid Loren pour here, nice and dark. That's the way I like it. I wouldn't want anybody else pouring my whiskey.
I peed in it.
Well, that's very nice of you. Yes. Okay. Well, I can tell you what. It's definitely whiskey.
Are you sure?
What if it wasn't? That would be awkward. I was trying to be
You've
funny.
done it before. We're all expecting you.
I was trying to be funny, but honestly, there's always a chance this could have been like cognac. Which cognac's not whiskey, for those of you who wanted to know. So, oh wow. Yeah, so Derek said $125. Well, that is quite the gift, so thank you so much for that. That's a lot of money for this. What are you doing?
I'm squeezing you.
She's squeezing me. All right, so let's get this bad boy on the nose. This is not the Maelstrom yet. This is the Mystery Blend.
You don't know.
That's true. The Mystery Blend could be the Maelstrom, but it doesn't look like enough is gone, so.
I could have poured something in there. Mix it up a bit. Yeah.
All right, everybody. You guys want to hear our news? Ooh. That's sweet and fruity. And it has some oak in it. And some red fruit. And it tastes good. And I like that.
You like everything.
Well, yeah, I know I like everything, but some things I like more than other things. That was good. That was really good. I want to say the nose has, I don't know, maybe
What the f is happening?
I don't know how that even splashed on me.
Why are you wasting whiskey?
I'm sorry. I wanted to try to see. I wanted a better visual, so I just spilled down my glasses. But I want to say it's got like a little bit of like a baking spice on the nose, along with some red fruit. Definitely going to be a cherry on the nose of this one. Caramel in this one. Obviously, it does seem like it maybe has a little bit of oak and a vanilla. Definitely a vanilla in here. Oh man, it's nice though. I like that. I like it a lot. It's got some proof to it too. I don't know if it's quite cask strength, but it's definitely over 100 proof or at 100 proof. Okay, well that is definitely a hitter. We'll polish off this Eagle Rare right here.
You could use a tan. You're really white today.
I'm always white. To be fair.
Not in the summertime.
I'm gonna get a to be fair counter where I just have to press the key and it goes to be fair, and then it counts up for me.
Wow.
It's pretty easy to do. It's a one-time thing where you just set it, and then every time you live stream, you just press go. But that Eagle Rare coming off of this one had so much grape in it. That was insane. It was good though, because I like grapes. So Loren and I have big news. You ready to share with the people what our big news is?
You can share your news.
My news is our news.
Well, yeah, but you can share.
Why do I feel like you'd rather be somewhere else tonight?
I want to.
Know what we could do? We could go get ice cream after this for Valentine's Day.
I can't. I'll feel too fat when we sleep.
Well, it won't be that close to bedtime.
We usually are on here for freaking forever, and then.
Well, it can be a shorter one today in the name of Saint Valentine.
Did he kill people?
I can't remember, but
isn't it like
now we celebrate
there's a lot
them.
of people who don't celebrate it for something like the saint, or maybe it's just because they don't believe in saints.
It could be,
I'm not sure.
but
So
that doesn't stop people from believing in Christmas.
That's
So.
right. Well, Valentine's Day is about love, and that's hard. That's hard for people who don't have someone to love.
I suppose.
You could have some like a thing too. It could be a dog. A
True.
cat.
Oh, yeah. Lauren and I just have so many exciting things going on in our lives right now. So, big news. We finally got a house. We did it. We bought a house.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's super cool. I mean, we're not moved in yet. We don't move in until March 3rd. And then we still have another month or two to move out of this place. But
no, we're not exactly sure.
We're not exactly sure because it's supposed to be 2 months till the end of our lease.
Yeah, we put in a 60-day notice.
Yeah.
And on the email it said April 30th. But
Yes, April
they sent us
30th, yeah.
They sent us a thing in the mail, confirming it, and it said March 31st. So we're just a little confused. And we just need to know, because if we don't have to pay rent for April, and we don't get fined for moving out before our lease.
Right, that would be great.
We would love that, because then it's going to save us some money. But we're not sure. They're confusing us.
Yeah, it's definitely confusing times, but we are excited to be moving into a new house.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice. That's where we were today. We were at an inspection for it. So we did our home inspection through it. Everything turned out great. I mean, one or two things like chip paint or like new caulk around the window, or not caulk, but whatever you called it, sealant around like one or two windows. And they're just old windows, so that's something you do anyway. And then like a rusty pipe.
Yep. That doesn't need to be fixed, but
right.
Keep an eye on type of thing. So
most of the stuff was like, it's dirty or chipped paint or needs a new gasket, something that's like a $2 fix or whatever. So nothing super big or important. So overall, that's super cool for us, right?
Yeah, I think the most expensive thing that needs to be done was a smoke detector and carbon monoxide in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
So max $100.
Yeah, and we were thinking maybe having the sellers do that before they leave, but honestly, we met them on the way out, and they're giving us so much free stuff, and they were super nice and super cool.
I don't think we have a choice. It's on a legal inspection, and it's a law. They have to do it. I don't think they have to do it. No, I think it has to be done. No, I think they have to, because it's a law. Technically, it's illegal that they don't.
I know, but I don't think they have to. I think that it just has to happen. They don't give a shit who does it.
Yeah.
I think the who does it is part of our lease agreement, which is why we got the thing. So either way, it doesn't really matter. If we have to pay a $50 smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector, so what? They're giving us furniture, car seats, toys, glasses, champagne.
A
carpet. They give it a lot of cool stuff. And they're super cool people. They're from Hawaii, of all places.
Yeah, she walked in and she took her flip-flops off, and it's cold and raining out. And she's like, "Sorry, we're Hawaiians in this house." And we're like,
"Yep."
What?
And then they're moving to Florida. So I don't know if the whole family was, or if it was just some.
I don't know. Probably grandma. The whole family. It's a little nicer in Florida for them.
Probably.
But it's a little
especially coming from Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Imagine living in Hawaii and then coming to Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild. You know what else trips me up about Wisconsin? The way they say it on that 70 show pisses me off.
That's how people think we say it.
I know, but I know it's not how we say
it.
Wisconsin.
Sometimes like it sounds like they're saying West.
Wisconsin. It's like, what? And then they pronounce the I super. It's like Wisconsin. Like, I don't know. I have a seizure every time they try to say Wisconsin in that 70s show, and it's just like, whatever.
Wisconsin.
But yeah, I mean, it's gotten unfinished. So the house is super nice. It's a little bit outdated. Yeah. Like, it just looks old.
It was built in the 60s, and it was probably redone.
67. Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably redone in like the early 2000s, like 90s.
So nothing needs to happen, and it's got a new roof, new fence, new electrical panel upgrades, new furnace, all that kind of stuff. It's got a lot of upgrades. In 2017. So we don't really need to do anything, but
it's mostly just what we want to look at.
It's got an unfinished basement, and it's gonna make the coolest bourbon bar in the world. I mean, we're gonna have a major set upgrade. So that's super exciting, you know. Like, and it comes with a pool table. It needs a little bit of love, some new bumpers and some new felt and some new balls, but
we all know a couple people who need some new balls anyway.
She ain't talking about me.
I don't have any balls. So I gotta be talking with someone here.
You never said here, you just said in general. Hey, you and I both know I have big balls.
Maybe you
I
shouldn't
came
say
out
that.
way wrong. What I meant to say is I'm a
Um,
baller. Shot caller.
Look it. Stop acting, okay? Everyone here knows that if you had a basketball, it would go up in the air and then it would never come back down.
I suck
It
at
would
basketball.
never go into a hoop.
Peter White says, so does the Whiskey Man Cave get built first? Yes.
No,
I mean, not first. We're
gonna
sand the
paint
floors.
and sand the floors and restain them.
And restain them
then
dark color.
he can start on
And
his
yeah,
bar.
and we're going to paint the walls. And
I said that.
the
Stop
trim.
telling people that I already said things.
Sorry. And then after that is when we start on the basement. But the basement needs the most work. It's going to be the most expensive. Since it's an older house, doesn't have a vapor barrier on the foundation, we'll need to put in a subfloor to make sure that we don't have moisture problems. And then we just build the walls and drywall, plaster, paint, everything. And we also have to move our laundry units downstairs because they were upstairs. I forgot to look for the clothes chute again. If you think about where the bathroom is, it probably comes right down. Well, yeah, of course it comes.
It probably just comes. No, but it's not like normally like you would have something for it to fall into.
Oh yeah.
We'll just drop something down there and then look for it. A pencil or something.
True. But yeah, I mean, it's got like a little clothes chute in the bathroom, and it's one of those. It's like a cool one where it's got like the push. You just push in like this little door. It's like a circle, and like it's got like a spring door on it. So you just like push it in and like drop the stuff down it.
Is it like bigger, the hole bigger than what the door looks like? Because what if like something gets? If we put your pants down there, they would just get stuck.
You just take a stick. Because, like, we had clothes chute growing up in my house, and you would get things stuck in there all the time. You just take a stick, and you reach down there and
so when I'm looking for my freaking shirt that I need to find, it's probably fucking stuck in the laundry chute, and I gotta...
You'll know. You'll hear it. You'll hear it go through or not. It goes... when it goes through, and if it doesn't, you'll hear it go... and it'll stop
Clearly,
in the middle of the clothes chute.
I did not grow up in such a fancy house that had a clothes chute. Or a
no, you just grew up in a house that didn't have a downstairs, a finished basement.
It doesn't need a finished basement.
Well, I know, but, like... You do your laundry in the basement, no?
Yeah.
Wait.
The laundry's in the basement.
Why don't you guys have a clothes chute? Well, I suppose because their bedrooms are on the upstairs, and then they have a middle floor and a downstairs, so you would have had to go, like, that's too far. A clothes chute really is just for one level. Because if you did get something stuck, you would need, like, a whole ass, like, 10-foot pole to get it unstuck. It could have been,
like, in the bathroom, but on the downstairs, though. Or in the hallway.
True. Hagnaz says Wisconsin.
Wisconsin
is how I hear it. Wisconsin.
See, I definitely hear more of an O.
Yeah, it's definitely a Wisconsin.
We say Wisco.
Wisco. Yeah, Wisconsin, Wisco. But then again, an A can sound like an ah sound. You know what I mean? Sugar Kitty's in the chat. Cheers, Sugar Kitty. Thanks for being here, buddy. Loren and I bought a house. I don't know if you were here when I said that, but Peter White says sounds like an AC/DC song. Wisconsin. I don't know if that's what he was talking about, but he said he's got the biggest balls of them all.
You guys have no idea.
Hey, you guys said it. Wait, what?
It's not even to do things.
He says need a 2-story with a dumb waiter. Yeah, I mean that would be cool because then as a child,
houses with those,
you can ride up and down.
If we got like the old ones that are like in downtown area, they probably would.
That's so cool. Like imagine having a dumb waiter.
Imagine having an elevator in your house. Imagine having a really big house.
There's a pretty big like brick mansion right by our house. Or not right by our house, but like right around the corner. It's like on a hill and it's like very large. And it looks very appealing.
We're in the fancy neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, we're in the old people neighborhood.
No, it's not all old people anymore.
True. We're there. Haney says, I grew up in a 1-story ranch style built in the 70s. Good thing about Arizona, we don't have those old haunted houses. Ours is also a ranch style.
I don't think it's haunted.
It's not haunted. It's built in 67, so almost the 70s. And they don't have to have basements in Arizona, I'm pretty sure. So you probably don't have a basement, do you? That's odd. Imagine not having a basement.
Weird.
That
they
would
probably
be...
still do if they live in a newer house. They probably still build.
Well, yeah. I can imagine it's cheaper to build down than up because in a hot climate, that's going to be the earth is going to insulate the house. So like it's probably cheaper for air conditioning to have a basement, you know, under the sand dunes in the desert area of Arizona.
You've never been there, so don't sit around and act like you know crap about what's out there.
I don't. I really don't. Sugar Kitty says I gathered that based on the conversation. Yeah, so that's cool.
Maybe Holden can do a house tour when we move in.
True, I could do it on the live stream. I could just take the camera and like bring people.
Just walk around.
Well, I mean,
on the stick.
I just unplug the charger. You can carry the computer behind me, and then you can like answer the people and read to me.
For this?
Well, we're gonna be showing off our house together.
I want to sit on the couch in my house and relax.
Hey, but we'll probably have a lot more comfortable bar stools when we get to that point.
If you don't get me a fucking bar stool with at least a normal pillow
and a backrest would be nice.
I'm gonna never.
Imagine having bar stools with a backrest.
We could get some. They're at the
restore. We're gonna get some. Bino says, "Good show again, guys. Thanks, Bino." Hey, AZ says you could take out the dumbwaiter and put in a fire pole.
Stripper pole.
Yes.
I don't know what Holden would do on a fire pole, and it's dance.
I would have fun on a fire pole. Well, no, dance poles spin.
Look at Holden. If we're putting in the fire pole, we can just put in a spinning fire pole.
Good point. Sugar Kitty said built in the 70s. I grew up before that. Youngins. Well, you know how it is. My parents, I grew up in a... Technically, it's still a one-story because there's a basement.
The basements, yeah.
So technically, I grew up in a one-story ranch as well.
But built in the early 90s.
But built in the 90s. My parents built it after they got married. And it's kind of on a hill. So, like, even though we have a basement, like, the back of the basement is open to the whatever. So, we have a patio right there. So, you can walk right outside out of the basement. So, it's like, it is a basement, but it's not really, like, a basement-y basement. I mean, it's more like a downstairs in the basement.
We have a basement. Cement.
Yeah. But it'll be cool. They don't do many basements here. I have seen a few. It puts the lotion in the basket. It puts the lotion in the bucket. It's the lotion. A fire pole directly into the man cave. How cool would that be? I mean, it would be cool. I'm not gonna lie. Sounds dangerous, though. A bunch of drunk people down in the bar. And then he's like, I'm gonna go ride the fire pole. And then they just thump on the hard ground. That would suck, wouldn't it? Joe Dickinson is in the chat. Says, get your fiance a drink. It's Valentine's Day. I know, I asked her.
He didn't even give me a Valentine's Day card.
Listen, Joe.
You weren't here for his excuses.
Listen.
I had to go somewhere.
We exchanged gifts on Friday.
This was for our anniversary.
Ow. That was a loud slap. We exchanged gifts on Friday. I was not expecting to exchange gifts.
You know what? Holden has never given me a Valentine's Day gift.
Yes, I did.
That doesn't count.
When she was in college, I mailed a Valentine's Day gift to her, but then she
had to tell you.
Tell me what, your address?
That just sent me a Valentine because that's what people did because we weren't dating.
No, it's not.
You had to ask me to be your Valentine.
I know.
Yes, I will scroll all the way back in our messages. It literally you will see how you are wrong.
It was literally not your idea. I literally asked for your address because I wanted to send you a Valentine's Day gift.
That's a lie.
No, it's not. It's 100% a truth.
I said no one has sent me anything and nobody asked me to be their Valentine. And then you said, oh, well, maybe I'll ask you to be your Valentine. And then you gave me COVID.
So I sent her Valentine's gift in the mail.
My Valentine's
and
gift
she gets COVID and leaves school.
No, my gift didn't get there till like a month afterwards.
Hey, that's not my fault.
Last year, you didn't get me anything. And I got you a card. It said, I love you with all my fart. I didn't get me squat shit. You didn't even make me dinner. Didn't rub my feet. What's wrong with you?
I can't win. I don't know. I've never been like a Valentine's Day.
I don't want to do anything. I just want you to show me that you care.
I do care.
What the F?
I was going to buy you flowers, but I really didn't have time today.
Buy you flowers. There was literally a flower shop on the way home.
Yes, but I got done with work at 2:15. It's a 16-minute drive to the house, and inspection started at 2:30.
No, there is literally a flower shop by the house we bought.
I know that.
You could have stopped when we were driving home. You knew very well that it was Valentine's Day.
Well, I didn't think it would.
I
The
didn't
surprise would
I
be
know.
ruined
How
if
would
I
it be
would have.
ruined?
Because you would have saw me pull into the flower
I
shop.
wasn't paying
You're right
attention.
behind
You think
me.
that I'm sitting there like,
In front of
look at
me.
him.
I'm just saying.
You
I
know
plead.
If you haven't gotten your wife a Valentine's Day thing yet,
You
make her
probably
a
should do
homemade
that.
card. Doesn't have to be anything big. It's the thought that Holden didn't put into it that I hope you do.
Peter White says, do they make gaming bar stools? Probably. I don't. Maybe. Those would be nice though. Like the gaming chairs or those would be great. To the man cave, Robin. Yeah, maybe I'll have a Batman theme.
You're not gonna have a Batman theme. You're gonna have a stupid, ugly theme.
Sugar Kitty says the first house I remember was a small old farmhouse. We had a red barn which we rented out to people who had horses. That's cool. At least you got to have some pet horses, kind of. Joe Dickinson says big mistake. I always expect to give more Holden. Honestly, dude, it just completely like I was thinking about it yesterday about getting her flowers, and then like there just wasn't time between today and.
There was plenty of time. They sell flowers at Woodman's, and Woodman's is 24 hours, and they're only like $9 for a bouquet.
I'm in the doghouse, that's for sure. Speaking of Joe, did you ever send that Booker's out? Because if you did, I didn't get it yet, so I hope that something didn't happen in shipping. But let me know. Anyways, he says there's only one thing a guy wants to do on Valentine's Day. To be fair. Hey.
Well, he ain't gonna do that one thing because he didn't give me a bouquet of flowers. Oh, maybe I'll do my thing.
I'm down. Hey, I still love her at least. You know, that's something, right?
What the fuck does that mean?
Show you care, Holden. I cooked a steak and a lobster. Honestly, dude, like it's been. I got done with work at 2:15. Had to go over to the house for inspection at 2:30.
You know what he said to me when we got home? I can't even make any sandwiches because you ate all the sandwich meat. What am I supposed to eat for dinner? That's what he said. He didn't even offer to make me sandwiches with the meat that we don't have.
Okay, the way you say it makes me sound like a dick. I definitely said it in a joking voice, okay? I wasn't being serious. Basically what I said was, well, I would eat sandwiches, but somebody ate all the sandwich meat. And then, but she said, makes me sound so. They probably think I'm an asshole.
I hope so.
Rude. And we got home at 5:30, and then I had to shower and try to shove food down my face before we live streamed at 6, and now here we are. So basically, I have had zero time to do anything today. But I'll do something for her later.
No, you're not going to do squat shit for me.
Sugar says the second house was a small Dutch colonial that was added onto. Weird because the addition had a bedroom larger than the master, and the downstairs addition was a family room that had no heat. I mean, maybe it's honestly probably just like they wanted an expansion, but they couldn't afford like whatever. Probably like makes sense. Well, it's a pay-as-you-go type thing, you know, like our basement's gonna be. We'll have a subfloor. Then a little while later, we'll have framing done. A little while later, we'll have drywall done. A little while later, we'll have walls and then flooring and then trim and then everything, and then we'll be putting it in a bar, you know. Which I'll have to make.
Once we have the floor in, we could probably bring the stuff down and just like
Yeah.
have it off the wall, like off the wall here.
Yeah, I'll have to make a new bar because this one's way too short.
Well, we can use this one for now, and then you can
Yeah,
sell it.
well, I agree.
That's gonna be the last problem. Is building.
True, I agree. Go to a gas station if nothing else.
Yeah.
Yuts.
Yeah. Look at.
I really just didn't.
You guys
have
tell
time.
him. This is something that happens every single week. Holden has some stupid excuse for it, and we all have to tell him how it is.
Hey.
I'm not gonna hide shit because that would just be mean of me. If I hid how I really truly felt. Are you spilling more whiskey?
No, I never spilled anything. Listen, okay. I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty soon you're gonna go stand in the corner.
It just.
There's no excuses, Holden. You don't get it. If the cop pulls you over because you're doing something illegal, you can't be like.
Joe Dickinson says, I haven't sent it yet. Everyone in my house got sick, and then I traveled to Texas. It's boxed up and going up this week. Awesome, man. I'm sorry that people got sick. I hope everyone's okay. What'd you go to Texas for? Just out of curiosity. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but it sounds like fun. Maybe you got
I
some
don't know. There was an
Tejas
ice storm
whiskey
in
downstairs.
Texas.
Was it really?
Pretty sure.
Hopefully you weren't there for that.
Doesn't sound fun.
Anyways, he says, God, Holden, you are ruining her life.
Yeah, what the
Hey,
F?
she's the one who agreed to marry me.
You know what's funny? This weekend, Holden's mom told me that it's not too late to return him.
I think she just wants me back.
She does not want you back. She'd have to feed you then.
I fed myself when I lived there.
I fed myself.
Oh, this mystery Glen is fantastic.
This thing says, a smile is the quickest way to brighten a room. You have shit in your teeth.
You're so nice to me.
I'm nice off camera. I have to show the world who's boss.
That's really true. You, when we're on film, you make me seem like such a dick. I am so nice. It's not fair.
I would never date him if he was mean. But he did forget to give me a Valentine's Day card. You could have made one with a piece of paper and I literally could have said, Happy Valentine's Day, I love you.
Okay, but I really just like assumed that when we exchanged gifts on Friday and we said that there were Valentine's Day gifts as well.
No! Those were anniversary gifts. What is wrong with you?
When we were talking about it,
zip it.
you
Just
literally
zip it.
said
No, just zip
combined.
it. No,
You said it would be.
Shh. Nobody wants to hear your excuses. Combined as in don't give me a Valentine's Day gift, but on Valentine's Day, if you get me a freaking card, then you can get me a freaking card. I mean, come on.
It's still a gift.
You didn't even get me any card for our anniversary either.
I did get her something fun though.
We're not talking about that on the internet.
Anyway,
It made people uncomfortable.
Hanging Easy says, "Is there a well in the basement?" There's a sump pump, no well. City water. So Holden's mom said no take backs. She really did. She really was just like, he's your problem now. Tricky says, does the house have a tiny doghouse in the yard? Put Holden's name on it because he is in Chateau Bow Wow. Absolutely.
This thing says, when life isn't going right, go left. You better start chugging along. What's on your face?
I don't know. What is it?
I don't know, something gross.
I don't know. Okay, we should probably get into this maelstrom. It's been 50 minutes now into this live stream, and I've had it in the Glen for a while.
They're probably enjoying me yelling at you.
Probably. I mean,
this is their entertainment.
Who doesn't love getting
yelled at?
yelled
This is like a reality show for them.
True. And you're just over here eating chocolate. I wish I could be eating chocolate.
Well, this is the last piece of chocolate, so.
So, Hannah says, be sure to feed and water him. He is yours now. Yeah, all it takes is a little bit of water and a little bit of love, and I can grow into a big, strong boy. Right?
I don't know. I don't think I have that much in me.
All right, so this maelstrom, retail about $125. Also is aged on the Great Lakes. So I'm not sure if it's aged on all of them or what it is. Age statement is NAS, non-age stated, I believe, but it is 41.7% alcohol. That's 83.9 proof. Now, on the nose, smells like pretty sweet. I want to say it's got a fruity aspect along with like a little bit of like a baking spice, but not like super spicy or cinnamony or anything like that. It's definitely gentle. I would say like a baked goods type deal.
Why would you do that?
It does honestly, it smells well rounded. It doesn't have youthful notes in there that I can see, which is pretty great. I believe it said that it was aged in it's put in toasted barrels, so I believe it's like a toasted barrel product technically. Recasked in toasted and charred American oak. So yeah, so this is a double barrel product. So this is okay, double barreled. I would explain probably the sweetness and like the baked goods aspect to it. I'm trying to see if I get a little bit of like maple syrup in there. I mean, maybe a little hint of like a maple syrup, but not overpowering by any means. And I want to say a little bit of like maybe like a stone fruit type deal. But it smells great, and now we'll get it on the palate. Okay, so easy to drink. Definitely a crushable one. And sweet too. It's definitely got that like, I'd say there's maybe a little bit more maple syrup, like confectioner sweetener type sweetness on the palate. Actually, scratch confectioner sugar and maybe go toward more of a brown sugar molassesy type palette, along with some butterscotch and a little bit of like a dark red fruit. I would say not very red fruity, but a little bit of red fruit in there. Overall, I'd say it's pretty good. Maybe the palate tastes slightly younger than the nose smelled, but I wouldn't call it youthy by any means. And for being like a first release of a small batch product of literally small batch, it's really good. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have high hopes for this whiskey going into it, just because, like, you know, you can never expect the first batch of a very small distributor, whatever, to be good off the bat. But I mean, this is quality stuff. Now, is it $125 quality? It depends on how much you're invested in the story. It's super cool that it's aged on the Great Lakes. It's got some really great flavors and a good amount going on to it. And honestly, it's very good. So depending on the person, yeah, I think you could definitely be justified paying $125. But if you're just comparing the juice and you take away the label and the bottle and everything like that, I don't quite think it's a $125 juice. But a big part of that is probably coming from the proof of it. It's low proof, so it's easy to drink. The nose does smell a little bit higher proof than the palate does, but overall, very, very good stuff from Maelstrom. So I'm going to go ahead and get in contact with the guy who made this, and I'm going to see if maybe we'll do an interview or just talk it over, and I'll get some more information on it for you guys, and that would be great. So Peter White said they should have called it Old Edmund Fitzgerald. Why is it being called Old Edmund?
Why not?
Is Sean going live tonight, or did he get the dates mixed up? Sean, like, Whiskey War Sean, or which Sean are we talking about? Oh, 21090 is off given Valentines, so he's filling that time slot. Wait. Like Whiskey War Sean? Yeah, drink that. Lauren's gonna have a beer. Honestly, I was thinking about cracking a beer too, since...
I was thinking about cracking a beer. You're crazy.
Okay. Would you like a beer stein thing? This one? How's this? Badger State beer stein? Or would you like a stein? Or would you like a Badger State pint glass?
Sure.
Put her in there. Yeah, so one of these days I'm going to be doing... I'm going to be doing a beer episode. One of these days. I have so many stouts.
Oh.
Good stouts to drink. And yeah. I mean, honestly, maybe I could open one tonight because I got the Mystery Glen, I got this, and like, honestly, I could go for a beer right now. Old Erie or Old Hudson would have been cool names. True. I mean, Maelstrom is a cool ass name, but those would be cool names too. Yeah, lots of head.
It smells weird.
Didn't we have this one before?
No, we had a strawberry banana.
Oh yeah. So this is
I have no idea.
Concession Stand.
No, it's from Broken Bat.
It's from Broken Bat. It's called Concession Stand Series.
But
it's a cherry red rope candy. So this is a sour beer that Loren is going to be drinking. She loves her sours, so.
But it doesn't smell good. Usually they smell good.
Old Cuban Shoe will be my brand. Raft Strength Limited. That's definitely interesting. Trigger says, yes, Sean is in Whiskey Wars / Mash and Metal. What do you, wait, Mash and Metal?
This is what happens when you don't keep up with people.
I have been so busy. I honestly haven't had a day off of just like craziness between 2 jobs, buying a house, doing YouTube. Like, it's been hard. But what is... I'm so confused. Mash and Metal. Someone should clarify. I don't understand. Handy Z says Frankenstein. Yes, the Frankenstein. Living in Wisconsin and not knowing the Edmund.
It's got stuff
Fitzgerald.
in it.
So sad. Do you know Edmund Fitzgerald?
Edmund Fitzgerald. It's a person. I've heard of him. I don't know what he does.
Peter says that living in Wisconsin and not knowing the Edmund Fitzgerald is sad. But why would it be sad?
Okay, but Edmund Fitzgerald sounds familiar.
Well, I mean, I know that, but like, not enough to know off the top of my head what.
You know what? This is probably something that they told us in elementary school, and of course you don't remember.
That's true.
SS Edmund Fitzgerald, the freighter. Wait, I'm confused. Is this the one that was up in? I'm confused. Yeah, Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum. I think I've been here.
Oh.
My mom would have to clarify.
So it's a shipwreck museum. Probably a guy on the shipwreck museum.
No.
You know? Like a guy. Well, like.
Stop talking. You sound stupid. It's the ship. Yeah, in Lake Superior.
Wait. Superior is.
Oh, my Lord. Superior is over by Michigan. Or not Michigan, Minnesota. Erie and Lake Michigan meet together.
Superior,
and it's
Michigan, Erie, and then Huron on Ontario. That's way over there by New York.
Well, one of them's like below.
Yeah, you know what? I know where Lake Michigan is. I've swam in it many a times.
You're so close. So has every single person that lives anywhere over here.
That's true. It's cold. It's cold. It's a cold lake. Sean. Oh, sorry, I forgot to read this one. Turkey says Sean has 2 channels, not just one. There's the regular channel he does, and also a second one with metal music called Master Metal. That's very cool. I'll have to subscribe. Sean has a new channel where he pits album song bands against each other. Interesting. So I wonder which channel he's live streaming on tonight. I'll look into it and make sure I'm subscribed because that's cool. Also, I should hit him up too because we were going to do a collab and we haven't gotten around to it. Sure, you said Edmund Fitzgerald was a wrecked ship. Of course. Tonight is Slayer versus Sepultura. Sepultura.
Okay. You're done for the day.
Sepultura. And that's how you say it. Joe Dickinson said it sank in Lake Superior. Okay, and Sean is doing a 21090 clone with metal instead of their hair bands.
You guys say these things. Holden doesn't know what's going on. He's pretending that he does, and then I'm gonna have to.
I do know what's going on.
What is happening then?
Sean is doing a live stream tonight instead of 21090 because 21090 normally does music, and Sean's taking their place with metal music.
And what is he singing?
Huh? No, he's doing 2 different artists or bands or whatever against each other.
Are you sure that that's what those are? Because you thought that the SS Fitzgerald was a person.
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Slayer is. I don't know if it's a single person or a group, but I know it's an artist. Isn't it?
I don't know.
Guys, I don't listen to metal music. I'm not going to lie.
I listen to music that's really happy and sounds like bubblegum.
I listen to just about everything except for hard metal and country. And even country songs, I know the popular country songs. I just don't like listening to country. You know
the old popular country
You're right.
songs. When I listen to country radio channels, I'm like, what the fuck are they saying?
Yeah, I know the old ones. I mean, I can sing
the good country.
The good country, absolutely. It's off the shore of Paradise, Michigan. Okay. He's doing better at the bands and history lessons about singing. Oof.
Holden isn't too good with like I'm sure you did fine when you were learning it, but you're not good at remembering history.
Yeah, no, I'm not a history guy.
We'll talk about something or run into something somewhere, and I'll know what it is and remember the story, and Holden's just like, what the fuck?
You guys want to know how to put something together and take it apart? You want to know how something works? I'm your guy. You want to know something about history? Talk to the Whitings. Her or Derek Whiting. They know history.
Jacob has a really good memory. I don't know if he knows history, but he can remember our history. He remembers crap from before I can remember. And he's younger than me.
I have very good short-term memory.
That's not a fucking thing. It's not. Do you know how short your short-term memory is? It's less than 7 seconds.
Well, guess what? I can remember something for about a solid, a week.
That's your long-term memory.
A week?
Holden, your short-term memory is very short. It's literally seconds. I should know. I had to study it. I had to take cognitive processes, and that was the hardest class I took in college.
I suppose. How's your beer?
It's only okay. Where is Broken Bat? Is that in Wisconsin?
Might be.
Milwaukee. You know, out of the Milwaukee ones, I haven't had a Broken Bat that I like.
I didn't like the concession series that much. I mean, was there maybe one good one?
We only had...
There's a blue raspberry. There was a cotton candy.
You're right. The blue raspberry was disgusting.
Yeah, there was a cotton candy one, right?
Yeah.
There was a banana one, right? Was there a banana one?
There was a lemonade one, and then we had a strawberry banana one, and now this one. And I thought I would like this the most because I like all my other cherry sours.
It's not bad. I'm not gonna lie. It's not horrible.
Bad, but
it's not really sour or like.
It's not
too
sour. It tastes like a beer.
Yeah, it's a Berliner Weiss.
I don't think that's how you actually pronounce that.
Weiss.
I think it's pronounced Weiss.
Weiss. Sugar says maybe he remembers the old folk song. Gordon Lightfoot wrote a song about the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Do you know a song?
Yeah, it goes something like
If you just sing what he just wrote, I'm gonna throw you off this chair.
I wasn't gonna. I was gonna sing. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna sing random bullshit and try to string it together and make it sound like I can know what I'm talking about, but it wasn't gonna.
Everyone would know that you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know until they said it.
You know what? But if I heard the song, I'd probably recognize it because I can remember things.
That's true, but we'll look it up a different day. I wanna taste. I want to taste this mystery blend. I want to figure out what it is. Why would I need an invite to my own show?
I can give you 3 reasons. 1, because I said so. 2, because the bourbon bar could be anyone.
Excuse me.
And 3, because I'm in charge.
I actually might cry because that was quite sad. Oh, oh no! Go back. Hold on, Sugar Kitty. I'm gonna watch that link. I'm gonna have to wait. How do I? Hold on. I can't click it in the YouTube thing because it's not letting me. So I'm just gonna go like this, copy that, and put it in the browser.
I'll just Google it. Gosh.
Well, you can click on it in the chat, and it should work on your phone. I just don't think it's letting me on the browser. Okay, so here we go, guys. Time to get demonetized. Oh, wait. I'd have to be monetized first.
Why would we get demonetized?
You can't play copyrighted music. So Sugar Kitty put the link in the chat. So we're going to go ahead and take a listen to it, see if we can recognize it. Candy Z says, listen to some Stompin' Tom while you're at it. Pride of Canada. Stompin' Tom.
Yeah, I know the song.
Oh, I know the song. What's the volume button I'm missing?
This could be our first dance at our wedding.
I definitely know that song. Okay.
I don't go around listening to that song.
Me either, but I know it. So that should give me points at least for something.
I'm sorry.
You know, the thing is, I know a lot of things about history, but I don't know that I know them until I'm reminded of them. Like, I can't tell you the name of things. I can't tell you, like, when things happen. But if someone says, this thing happened on this day, I can be like, oh, yeah.
When did they sign the Declaration of Independence?
Just kidding. I don't know.
You're close.
1776.
Good job.
Nice.
Oh.
Hey. Woo.
About to be kicked out of America. I'm pretty sure I got like a 98 or 99 on my citizenship test.
Oh, I got 100.
It might even have been 100. I don't remember.
In my class, if you didn't get 100, you had to retake it.
I bet that it was. So yeah, I did it on my first try, and I got it done first in the class.
Me too. But that was a thing that I studied for it right before I got the test. Then I took the test, got 100, and I forgot it a week later.
Oh, my teacher asked us one question of class period, and then at the end of this semester we took it.
So this smells really good. Like, really good. It's got some proof.
Really good. Really good. Why don't you say nice things about me on our Valentine's Day live stream?
This is the most beautifulest woman I've ever laid eyes upon. I mean, she's a pride of Wisconsin. One of the best it's pumped out.
Are you saying that I look like a cow?
See, this is what happens when I try to be nice, okay? I get accused of calling her a cow. I thought of a funny joke, but it's not for the internet. I'll tell you after.
Whispered in my ear. Why would you say that?
Come on, that was funny.
Ow.
Oh no, I'm Dowie.
Broke my foot.
I'm Dowie.
This is a bad Valentine's Day.
Maybe I should read a Valentine's Day poem about donuts.
You said, I'm gonna eat a. You made it a big old thing and everyone, nobody cares.
Well, if people cared, I would read it. Joe Dickinson, Dickens, says, Gordon Lightfoot is amazing. He's amazing right now. He's amazing. If that's the guy who sings it, that's pretty good. Is she a blue ribbon? Yes.
Do you know what that means? You grew up in the country. If you're going to sit here and tell everyone that you're country, you should know what that means.
I know what it means.
God.
It means Pabst Blue Ribbon. I'm kidding. Relax.
Why don't we have any Pabst to drink?
We should get some Pabst. Was that a Wisconsin thing?
Yes.
Was it?
You can still go to the Pabst. Actually, they might have closed the Pabst Museum. I've been
But
to
it
the
was
Pabst
Wisconsin.
Museum. It's
We
right
should
downtown Milwaukee.
We should
over
get
by
all
the
of the
stadium.
Wisconsin,
Okay.
typical brand, like the big brand Wisconsin beers and have
Okay.
a lineup. You know, like Pabst, Miller, Leinenkugel. What else?
Glarus?
Oh, yeah. Well, obviously.
There's a lot more
Glarus.
than that.
I know, but like the big ones.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
talking
a lot
like
more. There's a lot of them are from Wisconsin. You never would have thought.
because those are light beers. I actually could do an entire
they're
flight
not
of
light
them.
beers. They just have typical.
Sorry, I mean they're beers that aren't 15% alcohol, so I can actually have a lineup of them without getting hammered. If I do a lineup of my barrel aged stouts, I'm on the floor. Like, you probably are gonna need an IV drip for sure. But this smells fantastic. I'm gonna say there's a decent amount of age on it. Definitely a good approve. Definitely some good spice. Oh. Okay. Owie. That hurt me. Guys, Loren just scratched me and now I have marks on my skin. Did you just lick me?
Yeah, now the marks are gone.
Okay, I think we should go over this and then maybe I'll bust out a beer. Perhaps. Do a little beer taste
What
for
does
you
this
guys.
look like?
A communist country?
Don't say that on the internet.
Why?
They're gonna come and get us.
Okay. So we're gonna go over. You have the questions over there.
Why can't you just ask your own questions?
Because I want you to be included in this.
Yes,
This
but
is-
I just want to sit here and look pretty.
Well, you're very good at that. See, I give her compliments, and that's the face she gives me every time. She doesn't accept my love. I'm willing to give it. It's just that she doesn't want it. Okay. Are you really not going to do this for me?
I just feel like I need to be.
What? What was so funny about that?
You look like a dog. You look like that pudgy dog on the memes.
Okay, so anyway, I guess I'll do this myself. Question number 1, is it a bourbon or a rye? This is definitely a bourbon. Question number 2, state of distillation. Actually, this one... No.
How would you know?
Joe Dickinson says, most guys pay extra for the marks.
Is he calling me a whore?
Peter says, Dusty Dan Sagamore pick is a winner. One of the better ryes I've tried. I have had Sagamore the one time from Independent Joe. I've never had any other Sagamores, but I've heard non-stop good things from them, so I will try them eventually. And Sugar Eat says Sugget More is a great pick as well. State of distillation. I'm gonna go Kentucky. Why did I say it like that? I'm going to go Kentucky. Proof. I'm going to go...
You're shaking the house, Holden. And not in a good way.
I think this has some proof. For proof, I'm going to go with 117. Proof. Age, I'm going to say it's got some good age on it. I'm going to have to go with, 12 years, maybe? Not mash bill, I'm not smelling any super fresh bready notes. So I'm going to have to say it's corn rye barley. Finish, I'm going to have to say... Did you pull out my armpit hair?
It's really long. It's like 4 inches.
For the finish, yes or no. Sorry. For finish, yes or no, I'm gonna have to say no. No, it's not finished. For the price, I'm gonna have to say that this one is $70. And for the distillery company, I'm gonna go with Heaven Hill. My bottle guess for this one is an Elijah Craig barrel proof.
Okay. Is that locking in your answer?
I'm not sure, but I don't know. I thought I might have smelled a little bit of a Heaven Hill nut.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I can't be sure. Honestly, it's been a while since we've been playing these games, and I haven't been great, at the whole guessing situation.
Do you know something?
What?
Jamie's coming out with a movie with Nick Jonas's wife. Like, that bitch is just making the rounds on all the people that I want to make out with.
You want to make out with Nick Jonas?
Yeah.
Anyway.
He's got muscles.
I have muscles.
That's why I just felt them.
Anyway, so I said that this was an Elijah Craig barrel proof. Which one? I'm not sure. Honestly, it could be the A batch from last year. I thought, no, or this year. It could be the A batch from this year. It would be just like Loren to pick something that I haven't drank much of, and I've hardly drank the A batch of this year. Actually, I lied. I've been drinking it often, but not often enough. So, that being said, why don't you go ahead and divulge to the people what the bottle was? Wow!
The people know what the bottle was.
Well, not everybody, but I want to know. So,
you don't get to know. That's why it's a secret.
Joe Dickinson says, love Suggenmore. Yeah, okay. Okay. You know how I said it was very good and I liked it a lot?
Yeah.
It makes total sense. And you know how I said that it was 107? What?
What?
This is only 110 proof.
Oh my god.
Dang it. I was going to guess that too, but I wanted to play it in the territory of low ABV barrel strength. So, bourbon or rye, I said a bourbon, it is. State of distillation, I said a Kentucky, it is. Proof, I said 117, it's 110. Unfortunately, I'm 2 proof off. I don't get that point. Age, I said 11 years. This is 10 years. Oh. Wait, did I say 11 or 12 years?
I don't know.
I might have said 12 years.
I'll be honest with you, I wasn't listening. I don't know what I was doing, but I wasn't listening.
This is 9 years. Mash bill, corn rye barley. I did get that point. Finish, yes or no. It's not finished. Got that point. Price, I said $70. I think it was $70, right? 65, 70?
I wasn't there when you bought it.
I think it was either 65 or 70, so that was correct. Finish. Oh, I said that. It's not finished. And then distillery company, I said Heaven Hill. It's wild turkey. So.
Oh my god.
This stuff is just so good. I mean, you guys know that I don't drink whiskey that often off camera. Like, I drink it often, like, if I'm looking for whiskey to drink. But I have so many bottles that my levels of my bottles don't really go down very fast. But, like, I have 2 bottles of this. I've just been enjoying it. It's because it's phenomenal. Never gets old. So this one is actually the Woodman's store pick. Yes, the red fruit makes sense. The bit of spice makes sense. I can definitely see that. Yeah, I mean, that be it. Russell's Reserve single barrel. It's good stuff. Peter White says, Alex Brewer has sent them to his Minnesota address. He picks them up and brings them across the border to Canada, then ships to me in Hamilton. Quite the trek.
Yeah.
Are you talking about for the store picks from Sagamore? Because that's a lot of work, but you know, if it's worth it, then it's worth it. Think I should open a beer? Or do you think I should hold off?
Let me drink this one.
Okay, well, we'll do a little review of this sour here. It looked thick.
It's got pulp in it.
So this beer...
Oh no. I had a dribble.
This beer has pulp in it. So there's that.
Ugh, it's really chunky.
I can't even see through the glass.
I don't know how I feel about pulpy beers. But that one that I had from Lion's Tail, that was like a smoothie, that was fantastic.
That was really good.
And for some reason, it doesn't come out like that anymore. Now it just comes out liquidy.
I think all the sour stuff was on the bottom.
Oh, yeah?
I think. It seems a little bit more sour now, but it might be just because I came off of whiskey.
I don't know. It doesn't taste like a sour bean. It just tastes like a beer. Which, I mean, I don't dislike the beer flavor. I just, if I'm opening up a sour that's supposed to be cherry rope candy, I want it to taste like cherry rope candy.
It's like a beer with a hint of cherry rope candy. Lauren likes cherry rope candy with a hint of beer.
Well, if that's what I'm going for.
Right, yeah. She likes normal beers too, but like she said, she thought she was getting cherry rope candy.
It's so thick that the pulp's not even sinking. It's just sitting there.
I know. I wish you guys could, like, proper see this, but, like, it looks like a Bloody Mary on camera.
Oh, yeah?
Like, there's not
honestly,
even...
the consistency of one.
Yeah, it's thick. Oh, yeah, there's chunks on the... Hold on. Maybe you guys can see on the bottom there. It's got the chunks. Yeah, they can see it. Wow. Hashtag Moose Delivery System. That's funny.
Oh, my gosh. I thought he was going to say Moose Knuckles.
He also says he hates pulp and OJ. I do too. Fuck pulp. Why would you need pulp?
I like when there's champagne in my OJ.
Okay, so yeah, the people that we bought the house from are so nice that they bought a bottle of champagne for us.
Yeah, and they're gonna put it in the fridge.
And they're gonna leave it in the fridge so that when we close, we can pop a bottle of champagne. Like, I hope that we are that nice when we come to selling a house.
You hope we are that nice.
Well, I know, but like, I would have never thought to like buy them a bottle of champagne and congratulate them on buying a house. Then again, it was our first time and we're getting married and like all that kind of stuff. But like, they were just such nice people. Mm-hmm. You see, nice people are what makes the world go around. If you guys aren't nice people, then you should be nice. I mean, I know all of you guys are nice, but maybe there's some ghost watchers in there who aren't participating. And if you guys are watching this and you're not nice, maybe you should switch your attitude. But I know for a fact that all the people who are in the chat, who are talking and talk to me, that I know, they're nice people. And so I appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Peter White is saying, not much to choose from in Florida. Total Wine has an 8-year Sagamore cast strength, and they have a Bunnahabban 12 cast strength. So I asked for those. Bunna 12, no go in Canada.
I went to a new Total Wine when I was in Milwaukee.
Wait, Milwaukee has more than one Total Wine?
Yeah, I went to another one. It was right across the street
from our hotel. Is it new or just new to you?
I have no idea, but it was right across the street from our hotel.
Really?
Yeah.
Can we go next time?
Well, it's the same store. The one that we normally go to had more stuff. It was a lot bigger.
Oh, okay. Trigger says, that's ridiculously nice. Most people get their checks and run away at 100 miles an hour. Yeah, no, there's, I mean...
She's leaving us a really old antique clock. And then she...
as a wedding gift.
Yeah, she gave us a chair, like an antique blue chair with the wing things. It was really cute looking. It was very comfortable. I sat in it.
They left us a rug.
For the living room, which is fantastic because we wouldn't need to buy another one because all the woods are, all the floors are hardwood.
Yep.
So in the bedroom, we were going to need something to go underneath the bed. So we can just take the rugs we have in our living room now and put those in the bedroom, and then put the new rug in the living room. And then she left us something else too. Oh, and then some stuff that we can donate. But I work. It was for the babies, but I work.
Yeah,
with kids,
a car seat. And
so I'm gonna see if my job needs that stuff donated, and then
Or we could keep it for
it will
2 or 3 years.
Be car seats,
Upgrade over time?
no, not, I wouldn't use the word upgrade, but they go out of date, and then you can't, if you don't have an up to date car seat, you can't leave the hospital with your baby. The
Oh,
hospital
really?
checks, yes.
Interesting.
So chances are by the time we have a kid, it's going to be outdated because they go
True.
outdated pretty quickly. But
yeah, I mean, and also they left us some glasses, some wine glasses.
They weren't wine glasses. They were just cups, but they just were
They're
stemmed.
cool looking cups. I mean, or decent looking cups.
Definitely look like some cups you'd be getting from Goodwill, but like we needed cups. We have like 6 cups, and I use them very quickly, and I leave them on the nightstand. So now I have more cups to leave on the nightstand.
That's true, but we also never had cabinet space, and this house has so many more cabinets. So many more. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be weird.
I'm so excited. We're so excited. I'm excited to have a finished basement too.
Well, that'll be a while.
I know, but I'm excited to do the work to it. You know.
Oh yeah.
And we have a pool table, guys. How cool is that? Why are you laughing at me?
Because we're probably not going to take it with us when we leave.
Oh yeah, I am.
How the F are we going to get it? I don't even know how they got it down this
It's really easy actually, if because the only heavy parts. Well, I mean, there's other heavy parts, but the slate is a heavy part. And I looked at a video. It's really you just got to take a couple things off, and you just pull the slate right out. It's a big stone slab or marble slab.
Moving. And I'm gonna probably request that Holden is the supervisor in case it falls and breaks someone's foot.
Yeah, me and Trevor can do it. Or me and Quentin can do it. No big deal. Hey, Z put a link in the chat. Says, "Tell me this isn't the greatest Canadian anthem ever." You should click on that bad boy.
Lord, I'm scared.
Canadian anthems. I love me some Canada. I want to go to Canada so bad.
You can't bring pounds of fish back over the border.
Well, I wasn't planning on it because I don't fish.
C-A-N-A-D-A. Tell me, what's a Douglas fir? C-A-N-A-D-A. Bet you never heard of bobcat fur. C-A-N-A-D-A. Have you ever seen a lobster crawl? In Canada, we get to see them all.
Peter White says, "You should have seen me putting together a car seat when my daughter was leaving the hospital with her first. The useless father was worse than me."
Sounds like you guys have a good relationship.
He's probably just joking around. Maybe.
You can go to the fire station if you don't know how to install your car seat. It's really easy though. I had to get car seat trained for work, so I got this shit. You don't walk around putting car seats in my car, and I have a tiny little Ford Focus. I have to move the front seat all the way up, or it doesn't fit. But
what's that song about Canada? Oh, I know. You guys know this song already, but
if it's inappropriate, I wouldn't show it.
It's not.
You don't know anything.
Oh, I don't know if they're gonna be able to hear it well. I'm just gonna have to put it here. It's honestly my version of the Canadian anthem. It's just gotta play past this part.
Can you just skip past? Nobody wants to see.
It's almost done. It's the last quarter.
I'm from the Great White North, right?
Like up above the States, the big landmass that the rest of the world hates. We're like above that. Fucking north, I guess. Big patch of trees where everybody's bored to death. Yeah, we're chilling out here, sipping syrup, playing hockey. Before we learned to walk, we could cross-track properly. Fucking A, right we do, bud. We cut our weight in firewood.
That's how your friends sound when they talk. That's not is a Canada accent the same as a Newport accent?
It's probably similar. I'm sure Peter could tell us, but it's about to get to the chorus right here.
They probably cannot understand what that thing's saying. I can hardly understand the words.
I hope you guys could hear that. If you can't, I'm sorry for ruining your eardrums.
Holden's just making noise, which is normal.
I'm sure they know. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that they've said, oh yeah, Hang on Z has definitely said, "Oh, for a rip are you, bud?" For sure. Okay. I knew that much. That's why I thought they would know the song.
Okay. Anyway.
Tribute says, "Do you understand when you pull the slate out, the whole slate has to be redone? Getting that seam redone is a bear." Yeah, well, I have to put new.
If you're putting new felt on, and then we gotta take it out and redo it. You're not fucking doing that until we move out then to have the damn thing.
Huh? It's super easy. You just put glue
He
down.
just said that if you take it off, that you have to redo it again. If we're already redoing it, I'm not redoing it again in 4 or 5 years.
It'll be okay.
Gosh.
I'm not gonna not play pool on a pool table that's in our basement for 4 or 5
I
years.
know, but figure out another way to bring it up the steps.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
It drives me nuts.
Hey, AZ says I would not fit in a Ford Focus.
You know, there's a lot of people that I don't think would fit in my Ford Focus, and they do just fine.
Peter says to go to Quebec or BC.
British fucking Columbia.
That's in Canada. He says, "Oh, for rip, are you, bud? Fucking A, right? We are, bud. Victoria's the coolest. Wait.
Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about, guys.
Hoser rap.
Is that the name of the person? Or the song?
Huh? Yeah. It's yeah. Or no, it's like Shark something. Shark Tank. Holden loves that song, but he didn't hear about it from us.
No.
That's true. I heard about it from. Oh wait, is it time to be real right now? Oh no,
It's been time to be real. I'd be
43
real
minutes
before.
ago. What? Why didn't you tell me?
I was pointing
You're
my camera at you.
You're supposed to say it's time to be real.
Are you blaming me?
No, I have you. J Rock is the greatest Canadian rapper. If that's J Rock, then I agree. Basement pool table doesn't need to be that level. Just have another. That's true. That's true.
I'm gonna play pool when Holden's not around. I'm gonna get really good at it, and then I'm gonna go down one day when his friends are playing, and I'm gonna be on someone else's team than Holden, because I can't play games with Holden, because he drives me freaking nuts. And then I'm gonna kick his ass.
You know what? I fucking hope you do. You know how much pride I would have if you came down and were just a fucking baller at pool?
I used to be really good at pool.
Me
When
too.
I was at my school, when I went to college, before COVID, we had all these pool tables in the restaurant on campus that people would hang out at. And we played pool every single day, me and my friends. I was good at it. Like, not like amazing, but I could win a game without having to cheat. With people who had been playing pool for a while.
Yeah.
Someone taught me how to do it, and I figured it out. COVID comes around. We all get kicked off of campus, whatever. But then when we got back on campus, they took all the balls away. They kept the pool tables and took the balls away. So we couldn't freaking play, and we were pissed. I started to suck because of that. Because I haven't played in it so long.
It's so depowering
I
to get your balls taken away.
I should get a pink pool stick.
You should. Imagine kicking all my friends' asses
And
with a pink
I
pool
can get a little
stick.
tassel on the end. Maybe it can be glittery. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see if they sell them.
My ex-girlfriend's dad used to play like league pool at bars, and he was like good, and they had a pool table in their basement, and so I would play with him all the time, and I got really good at pool, and then I dumped her, and then I stopped playing pool, and I got really bad. So, moral of the story is,
don't dump your ex-girlfriend, so you'll be bad at pool.
Joe Dickens said, British Columbia, you have your travel back in time to get there. Is it not a thing anymore? I don't really. Wisconsin is practically Canada. Snowmobiles, big jackets. Damn, fucking A right it is. Fucking A right it is, bud. Oh, another video. Loren the Sniper Whiting, professional pool champion? Question mark.
We could, you know what we could do? We could get like not a scoreboard, but you know what I mean? How like if you go to a bowling alley, it has the names of the highest scoring people.
Yeah.
We could have like a plaque, and then whoever wins gets their name on the plaque.
Yeah, most wins or whatever in the bar. That's a good idea. We could have a live stream where we play pool. Nah, that would be pretty lame. Oh, so J Rock is part of Trailer Park Boys. I'll watch that video more later when we're not live streaming, but it definitely looks interesting. So thank you for sending that. Peter White says my buddy has a pool table in the basement, but there were several spots where you needed a half cue to make the shot. Needed a half a cue. Oh, dude, yeah, absolutely. My friend had a pool table like that, and so like every time you got to that side of the pool table, it's just like you have to unscrew the pool stick and like use a half cue. We shouldn't have that issue.
Well,
Our basement
you can buy
is.
short pool sticks too. I always use a really.
Well, I
short
know,
one.
but it makes it incredibly hard to make a good shot with a short pool stick. There's a reason pool sticks are the length that they are. But basically, we have enough room where we're gonna put the pool table. We'll have enough room to go all the way around with a full size stick.
Hold on, this website you can put the Bourbon Bar logo on them. They're really expensive though.
Oh, pool cues are really expensive. So
The other ones weren't that expensive. These are like in the 400s.
Zach has a snap-on pool cue. 2 of them actually. They were his dad's. Sugar says, "Are the current owners of the house you're buying just leave their jumbotron?" Well, I wish.
They're moving far away and they don't want to have to bring it all.
Yeah, and they're gonna get rid of a lot of stuff, and they're just like, well, if you guys are gonna take it, we'll just leave it for you. I'm like, yeah, I mean,
Here we go, $129, and it comes with a holder, so that way, it's fine in the basement.
nice.
And I can get a short one or a long one, and I'd probably get the short one. I used a short one at school.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, well, it looks like we're gonna have a pink pool stick in the basement, just for Loren though. Nobody else is allowed to touch it.
They have blue ones. You want a blue one?
I would love a blue one. Although if the bar is gonna be green, maybe we would want to. No, blue would look
Well, this
good,
would just
like
be
a dark-
yours,
Yeah.
and then the rest one can just be whatever.
Well, there were some pool cues down there too. They were old and probably rotted. But Haney says, "Do they still have them? Do they have a Zamboni as well?" Actually, we're literally right down the road from a park that has an ice skating rink. So, talk about pretty cool. Dustin is in the chat. Says, "Oh, hey, cheers! All cheers, Dustin. Thanks for being here, man." We just got done watching a video of, or sorry, we weren't watching a video. We just got done listening to "Out for a Rip," the song, the Canadian national anthem, basically. And now we're talking about Loren having a pink pool cue and absolutely kicking everyone's ass in pool. So that would be fun.
Okay, this one looks like a golf club.
Oh, I should get that. That would be
We're not buying that one.
$360 later.
We should get this table. It's like to put the sticks in and the ball can go at the bottom,
yeah.
even though the thing holds it. But then there's spots for the cups. So
Yeah.
that way.
Haney said, "I would like to operate as a Zamboni." Wait, sorry. I would like to operate a Zamboni on my bucket list. They do look fun. I'm not gonna lie, they look fun. And if you're Deadpool, then you can kill people with them. Top Shelf Dustin says, "I've just been over here Googling vegan foods, trying to find and plan a lunch meeting for Bottler. I'm not made for this." Oh well.
Do you need help?
Loren knows some vegan foods, right?
I mean, some, not a ton, but some of the stuff on my diet was vegan.
I'll give you a hint for vegan foods. Try to find things that don't have animal in them.
Wow, you're so smart. Tofu's good as long as you flavor it nicely.
Yeah, you can cook tofu and it can be real good. I mean, I've had
It just
vegan.
has to be flavored good.
I've had vegan dishes that were just as good as any normal dish.
Chickpeas, black beans, stuff like that. All make it really good.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Tuesday? Question mark. LOL. Yeah, in fact, it is. TGIT.
In college, we used to say CUNT. See you next Tuesday.
Why? Why are people like this? Anyways, he says, "I'm having a dry week. Have a sinus infection going up again, rearing up again." Dude, I mean, I didn't. It wasn't a sinus infection, but like, I just had a stuffy nose for like the entire last week, as you saw during last week's live stream. But finally, I can breathe again, and it's so good to be able to smell things. So that was cool. Yeah, on top of buying a house, working 2 jobs, I also had to try to do YouTube, and I was sick, and it was like not a good week for me in the realm of like being productive on the YouTube channel. But once this house closes, it's just gonna be like just moving up in the world. Gonna get a lot of YouTube stuff done, so that's exciting. Dustin says, "I'm looking for a restaurant with meat for me and vegan for him. But hey, when the CEO of an independent bottler wants to have lunch, why not work it out?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, maybe you can get vegan food too. You know, if that's what it takes. And to be fair, vegan food smacks sometimes.
Yeah, as long as it's cooked right.
Yep. Sugar says our cardiac rehab recipe of the month is vegan orange tofu with edamame.
Yeah, I had tofu only one time, but Jacob's had tofu quite a few times and he really likes it.
I've had tofu a few times, but it was more of like at Who Hot that I scooped tofu into my dish.
Oh, yeah.
But like it tastes fine. I mean, I like it, you know. You gotta get eggplant parmesan, that's whatever. Well, he's kosher, so I think vegan is just as cheap. Oh, okay.
Eggplant parmesan's not vegan.
It's not?
Parmesan has milk in it.
Okay, well, eggplant, not parmesan. Like, I feel like, don't vegans eat eggplant to be as, like, a replacement for, like cured meat? Like, a delicacy? Isn't eggplant, like, a delicacy?
Eggplant, yeah, it's used in things, but eggplant parmesan is vegetarian.
Oh. So he'd eat meat
What the
if it was kosher. Okay.
What did you just say?
I said, so he'd
I know,
eat
but
meat.
it did not sound like that. I just heard it.
Men should not eat tofu, decreases the T.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Well,
Don't eat tofu.
I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I guess, I mean, you know, shit happens, I suppose. Can't do eggplant parm. Yeah, that's what, yeah. Yep, I'm so how educated I am, but.
You're educated, you just don't know anything
Talk out of my
outside of, yeah, you talk out of your ass.
To be fair, we're live streaming, so I usually things come out with a lot less of a filter because I'm in entertainment and talking mode. So whatever comes to mind comes out of my mouth.
Entertainment mode?
Yeah, it's when I don't stop talking because I purposely have to.
We already know.
She said that so disappointingly. You're not dropping your test levels from small amounts of soy. Soy products increase estrogen levels in men.
You know, soy
Sounds
is
like
really bad for women too. If like you have hormone issues.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people swear by it.
Well, yeah, but those are the people that don't have issues.
That's true. You know, I think your T is either gonna be high or low no matter what. I think that kind of stuff is just maybe it'll make it a little bit worse, but I think if you don't have a T problem already, you're probably not gonna have a T problem by eating tofu. That's just my opinion. It's kind of like baldness. Like it's kind of like steroids. Like
I feel like you should just stop talking because according to my research, what you're saying is wrong.
no, this thing about steroids I'm about to say is actually true because I actually know stuff about this kind of stuff. It doesn't.
Taking steroids.
Huh?
Who's taking steroids?
Well, nobody, but like it's in a lot of the fitness stuff that I see, so I generally have a general good knowledge of it, and it doesn't really cause many things. Like it doesn't cause baldness and stuff like that. But if you already have male pattern baldness, it accelerates it. So it's an underlying condition thing where if you do some of that stuff, it just makes it worse or faster or whatever, but it doesn't necessarily cause it. And I mean, not that I'm saying that I know for a fact, but you never know. It could be a thing. Also, before we end the stream tonight, I gotta remember that the Bourbon Bar is doing another giveaway. And in this giveaway is from Taylor and Casey, technically. But if you guys remember, Taylor Passion won our last giveaway, and she so kindly decided to give back and allow us to do another giveaway here at the Bourbon Bar. So we got a lot of cool things in this little basket included in this giveaway, which will be during a live stream sometime in the upcoming weeks. You will be getting a jar of Wisconsin Old Fashioned Mix. So this is best served with another. So if you're drinking one, make sure you drink two. And then we have a beer from Anape Brewing. Anape Brewery. This is up in Swamico, right above Green Bay.
Technically, Anape's from Algoma.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's also in.
Yeah, it's good. We like it there. We like Anape. This is a two stall milk stout. It's a subtly sweet stout mingled with chocolate nibs. And we also have in here the Little Soldier, which is a balanced hop and malt nose, complemented by a lingering caramel finish. This one is where does it say what this one is? This one, I thought this one was maybe a stout too. Hold on.
I don't think so. I think the Little Soldier is one of their staples.
I can't remember. But also, we have 2 sample bottles here. Both of these sample bottles contain samples from Driftless Glen. This one, I believe, is just their normal bourbon. I'm going to have to double check with them because the labels kind of wore off. But, or they just used bottles that I sent them after they washed them. This one is Driftless Glen's Wheated Bourbon. So these are both single barrels from, I believe, Festival Foods. So Driftless Glen Wheated is definitely something that I don't think you're going to find out of Wisconsin. So this one you guys might be really interested in trying. I actually haven't tried it yet, but I will before I get to the point where we send this out, so I can give you guys some tasting notes on it. But I've heard good things. So we got Driftless Glen Bourbon, Driftless Glen Wheated Bourbon, both single barrel store picks. And we will also be having a Bourbon Bar Glencairn thrown in here in the mix. Thrown in the mix here. So that will all be given away as a free giveaway. Not paid, no pay entry. It's going to be show up, comment something, and you're going to be entered to win. But that is going to be sometime in the upcoming weeks. I don't think it's going to be next week. It's definitely going to be probably 2 or 3 weeks from now. We'll see when the time comes.
Maybe we can do that on when we make the cookies.
True. It'll be advertised. So there's that. Just so you all know, I wanted to give you guys a heads up so that more people have time to be here for it. And then of course for all you guys who are avid comers of the channel, if you can't be here, just let me know, and then I'll make sure I reschedule it for a different day, because obviously I want the people who support me to get first dibs. So yeah, that's that. And so thank you again to Taylor for putting that together, and Casey also helps, I'm sure. So
basically, Taylor and Casey won our Wisconsin basket, and they live in Appleton.
Also, congratulations to them, because they are 2 happily engaged people now.
They got engaged on the 1 year to our wedding.
Yeah, on our anniversary.
They're not here because they're on a plane.
Yeah, they're on a plane, so they won't be here. But
next week.
Chocolate Dustin says, yeah, if you eat 200 grams of protein from soy, sure, yeah. Same thing with artificial sweeteners. If you eat your body weight in artificial sweetener every day, sure, you might get cancer. But if you eat just a normal amount like a human being, you're fine. Handy Z says, I love tofu in my pad thai, but would not use it as a meat replacement. I can see that. All athletes are using steroids. 100% agree. Especially bodybuilders. Heck yes, 100%. FYI, got to try the Forgate Kelvin Collab 5 hitter. Oh, lucky man. I actually haven't had any Forgate products, believe it or not. And that's the truth. I haven't had any Forgate, which sucks, but I will at one point. I've just heard nothing but good things from Forgate, so exciting for me. Szechuan style tofu I can deal with. Don't know what Szechuan style is, but tofu with Singapore style chow mein. Huh?
Szechuan style is like.
Well, I know what Szechuan sauce is and stuff, but
no, it's like a
style of cooking it.
I think it's like a type.
Like a dish.
No.
It's like
I've
curry.
had something Szechuan style.
It's like curry.
Think of what it is.
So it's like a type of.
Okay, just.
Anyway, moving on. Tofu with Singapore style chow mein, fun rice noodles works. That is a mouthful, but I believe you. I believe you, good sir. Yeah. It's like sour just up front, and then on the back end it's just normal beer, like good beer, a beer that I would like. But guys, twas fun. Twas a good night. Thank you all for being here. I think we're gonna go ahead and close out. So, the Independent Joe. Well, it wasn't the Independent Joe Glen, but the Mystery Glen that I was drinking tonight was the Russell's Reserve Single Barrel. For those of you who didn't see it, it was very good. I think I got about a little bit more than half the points right. On this one, I just missed the age, proof, and distillery. So those were the only 3 that I missed. Also, the Maelstrom, very good. It's a little expensive, $125, but it is good juice nonetheless. So I definitely think, if you guys like the story and you find yourself at an opportunity to buy it, I don't think I'd be disappointed to spend the money on it. I don't know if it's worth searching high or low or paying above retail for. But I don't think they have a secondary price because it was just a beginner. But for being a batch 1, very, very good. Also, I drank some Eagle Rare earlier, and that was just a warm-up whiskey, so it's whatever. Yeah, so Henry Z says it's a region in China as well. See, I didn't know that. Do you know that?
What?
Szechuan is a region in China as well.
It's, yeah.
I would not even know how to
It's okay.
source a 4-gate 0 bottles exist in Western New York. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen one in Wisconsin either. And I mean, when I say I've never seen one in Wisconsin, I mean, I don't even think I've seen one on the Facebook groups in Wisconsin. I'm sorry, we're almost done.
No, I'm just sick of sitting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, so she said something. The Calvin Club 5 should be 5K bottles. So with online sellers, you should be able to get one. Okay, interesting. I'll look in. Oh, whoops. I'll look into that. Maybe I'll be able to find it online and get it. Good times, my friends from Wisconsin. Awesome on the house. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for being here. We appreciate all of you guys. I'm actually going to Bob's 4K Founders house this weekend.
Nice.
You're a lucky man. Lucky man. All right, everybody. So that's going to be the end of the live stream. Thank you all for being here. And we're just happy that, we can do this every week and hang out with you guys. Happy Valentine's Day to all you lovely people. I hope that you had a great night and a great Tuesday. And go check out all the other channels who are streaming tonight. 21090 is not on, but you can go check out Whiskey Wars Sean. But I believe the channel that he's on tonight is Mash and Metal, right? That's what the name was.
Something like that, yeah.
But we're going to go and find it and subscribe to that tonight as well. Also, I'm sure other people are going to be live streaming, so check out everybody. But thank you all for being here, and we'll see you all in the next glass. Cheers. And happy Valentine's Day. That was a really good clink.
It's okay. Don't